Premier League stage is set for a seismic collision in West London as Chelsea prepare to host Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. A fixture dripping with historical weight and immediate title implications. This is not merely another match day. It is a pivotal juncture that could either solidify Arsenal's command at the summit or dramatically reinvigorate the championship chase, with Chelsea poised as the primary challengers capable of altering the destiny of the trophy. The narrative is powerfully compelling, pitting a relentless league leader against a resurgent force riding a wave of formidable momentum. Arsenal fans, who've been navigating a week fraught with anxiety over player fitness, can finally exhale with a measure of relief. The positive news regarding Victor Gyökeres and Leandro Trossard, both of whom participated fully in final training sessions, provides a significant boost to squad morale and tactical options. The Swedish striker's hamstring concern and Trossard's minor muscular issue had threatened to derail Arteta's plans, but their presence on the training pitch has calmed the initial panic. While neither may be at peak match sharpness, their availability, even from the bench, transforms the complexion of the squad. The confirmed absence of Gabriel Moguls remains a considerable defensive blow. His hamstring tear forcing a makeshift partnership to form ahead of the reliable Raya in goal. This places immense responsibility on the shoulders of William Saliba and his temporary defensive colleague to withstand the ferocity of Chelsea's revitalised attacking unit. The situations of Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus continue to be monitored closely, with the overall mood within the Arsenal camp significantly brighter than it was just days ago, suggesting the bench will possess more game-changing potential than previously feared. For Chelsea, the atmosphere is electrified by the long-awaited return of their creative talisman, Cole Palmer. His comeback from a frustrating period, sidelined with successive groin and toe injuries, is the headline story emanating from the home camp. Palmer, absent since the late September encounter with Manchester United, has been a profound miss for Enzo Maresca's system. His reintroduction, even if managed cautiously from the outset, injects a level of technical guile and game intelligence that Chelsea have often lacked in his absence. The manager's public endorsement was unequivocal and brimming with confidence, labelling Palmer as probably the team's best player, a sentiment that underscores his vital importance to the Blues' aspirations. Alongside Palmer, the availability of Dario Asugo further bolsters Maresca's options, though the squad continues to cope without the services of Levi Cowell. Romeo Lavia and the suspended Michael Madry. The anticipated Chelsea lineup projects a strong defensive base with Sanchez in goal, shielded by a back four of James, Adarabioyo, Chalobah and Cucurella. The midfield engine room will likely be commanded by the diligent Caicedo and the influential Enzo Fernandez, with a fluid attacking trio of Estio, Pedro Neto and Liam Delap operating ahead of them. This structure is designed to impose control and apply relentless pressure. Conversely, Mikel Arteta is tasked with solving a complex defensive puzzle. With Moguls definitively out, the partnership of Saliba and Jakob Hinkipo becomes the most probable, flanked by the ever-dependable Jurrien Timber and the dynamic Caliporiori. This defensive unit will be rigorously tested. The midfield trio of Martin Ease, the metronomic Zubame and the formidable Declan Rice represents the core of Arsenal's strength. A blend of tenacity, distribution and tactical discipline. The attacking impetus will fall upon the shoulders of Payo Soccer, the informed Marino and the electric Gabriel Martinelli. A trio capable of unsettling any defence with their pace, movement and directness. Arteta's pre-match comments captured the magnitude of the occasion, acknowledging Chelsea's superb form while emphasising his own team's readiness and core principles. He pointed to the high press, rapid transitions and defensive discipline as the foundational elements required to navigate this challenge successfully. The emphatic victory over Bayern Munich has fortified the squad's belief, and Arteta expressed unwavering confidence that his players would display the requisite character and fighting spirit at a venue that has been historically kind to them. The historical context surrounding this fixture provides a fascinating subplot that heavily favours the visitors. Arsenal enter this clash riding an impressive 7-match unbeaten streak against their London rivals. A psychological edge that cannot be underestimated. Furthermore, their dominance in top-of-the-table meetings is stark, having won all 4 previous such encounters. Perhaps most daunting for Chelsea is Arsenal's remarkable unbeaten league run at Stamford Bridge, which now stretches beyond 7 years. This formidable record imbues Arteta's squad with a deep-seated confidence, a belief that they can once again emerge from this ground with a positive result. However, current form narratives present a compelling counter-argument. Chelsea are in the midst of a sensational run, having strung together 6 consecutive victories across all competitions, including 3 straight in the Premier League and a breathtaking 3-0 demolition of Barcelona in the Champions League. That performance, characterised by tactical intelligence and ruthless efficiency against a high defensive line, showcased a team hitting its peak at the perfect moment. Yet, a curious paradox defines Chelsea's campaign. Their imperious form contrasts with a surprisingly vulnerable home record. Having secured only 44% of their available points at the Bridge and failing to achieve back-to-back league wins on home soil this season, they must now reconcile their overall momentum with their domestic stadium struggles. This sets the stage for a classic tactical duel defined by contrasting philosophies, which can be framed as a battle between control and chaos. Arsenal will seek to establish their trademark control, dominating possession through their technical midfield, maintaining structured defensive lines, and patiently waiting for opportunities to exploit through their rapid wide forwards. Their set-piece prowess, orchestrated by the likes of Rice and Zubameh, presents a constant and potent threat. Chelsea, under Maresca, are likely to embrace a more chaotic, high-octane approach. Their strategy will involve an aggressive press from the front, aiming to disrupt Arsenal's rhythm in possession and force turnovers in dangerous areas. The return of Palmer is pivotal here. His ability to receive the ball in tight spaces, turn and instigate attacks is the key that can unlock a potentially disorganised Arsenal backline. The Blues will look to the dynamism of Neto and Delap to run directly at the makeshift central defensive pairing, while the marauding runs of Reece James from right back will be a primary outlet. The midfield battle between Rice and Fernandes will be worth the price of admission alone. A clash of 2 elite operators who embody their team's contrasting spirits. Ultimately, this is more than just 3 points. For Arsenal, a victory would represent a monumental statement of intent, potentially extending their lead at the top and solidifying their status as the team to beat, all while overcoming a significant injury crisis and silencing a direct rival in their own backyard. It would be a victory that underscores mental fortitude and title-winning credentials. For Chelsea, a win would serve as a thunderous announcement to the entire league. It would signal that their project under Maresca is accelerating ahead of schedule, that they are genuine contenders and not merely pretenders, and that Stamford Bridge is once again becoming the fortress it once was. It is a match that carries the weight of history, the intensity of a local derby, and the profound consequences of a title decider. The atmosphere will be electric, a cauldron of noise and passion, setting the scene for 90 minutes of unrelenting Blood and Thunder football that will be debated long into the night. In a clash of such fine margins, the return of a single player like Cole Palmer could be the decisive factor, the catalyst for chaos that unsettles the controlling force of Arsenal. The Premier League crown may not be decided this weekend, but its trajectory will be profoundly influenced by the outcome of this epic London confrontation.